You're fortifying your space. You're claiming your domain. And you're removing the obstacle. You can move your energy, your chi. You can move the circumstances of life. And go. 3 minutes of this is no fun to the complaining mind. Okay? But to the adventurous mind, it's a lot of fun. You see if you can, because mostly it's all angles and triangles. Below the diaphragm is where the life force chi tends to kind of stagnate. It's gravity well. So then if you can, those start to, what yoga practice is, in part, what they're helping to do is to circulate the life force, chi, up into also the heart center. So then when is more of our energy is coming, this at least from a kind of psycho-magnetic physiological context. Because it's the chakras, and they are in the body, but they're more subtle than the physical body. And so down here below the diaphragm is like the domain of me, you know, my sense of who I am. This is what Kundalini is down here because it's associated with the reptilian brain. Deep unconscious energy, very potent, very, very potent. So that's why all this stuff is just baby steps. You know, you're not trying to unlock some big fireworks show. You know, it's gentle, sensitive. It's already good, actually. That's why we can go baby steps, because things are fine as they are, actually. Learning how to enjoy them a little more. But then also the enjoyment becomes blossoming. And so when you get above the diaphragm, you hit the domain of we, less narcissistic. So as a species, we're becoming less narcissistic, hopefully. There's kind of this big polarization that's happening between kind of like this kind of like extreme narcissism, extreme independence to the point of perhaps self-destruction. Because when we lose the sensitivity that we're all interwoven and connected, when we lose that sensitivity as a species, we're more likely to destroy ourselves. We increase the sensitivity as a species, starting with ourselves. We're more likely to thrive. We're more likely to be innovative and have and experience our genius, because all of us have that. We do. So some people are born a genius because their IQ is high. That's a certain type of genius. There's all sorts of genius, and there's a certain genius to each of our life path. There's a certain genius that is kind of in a certain way required. When you have epiphany, when you have creativity, the genius of your own life is what the Kundalini energy starts to kind of open up. Lovely. Slowly but surely. That's why it's Satnam, 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 your true name, your true identity. What are we really is beyond our conception, beyond any thought or any idea anyone can think of us or that we can think of ourselves. It's transcendent of thought. It's experience. Yeah? But we already know it. We know it so well. We know it when a child is born. It's like, you know it when some loved one passes away. It's love is there. Love is at the center of this thing. And so that's what then kind of relaxes the polarization. But if you just say it, it's cheesy. You know, love, peace. It's not cheesy. It's the center of all things. And if people think it's weak, love, peace. No, these are the most powerful forces of the universe. And that's why it's so hard to obtain peace. And so this is, you know, the stuff that's like really, to me, sublime, majestic. Tap into that. In your own personal inner space, all it needs is you and your breath and your awareness and your willingness to participate and intent, you know, to not settle for just what seems ordinary. Yeah? I had another exercise, I remember it now. Okay, your hands are going to be like this. Fingers are firm. Arms come up 60 degrees, open hands like this. Kind of facing up, but there's no bend in the wrist. 60-degree angle. O-shaped puckered mouth. Soft, like this. O-shaped puckered mouth. Try to release the shoulder blades down and fingers firm. Try to soften the heart. Try to release the shoulder blades down, but elongate through the fingertips, fingers firm. And make your exhalation and your inhalation of equal substance. And go and touch into the rhythm feel and blend into it like a exhale, you know, navel draws in like a navel lifts up. Finger, no bend in the elbows. This was the 3 minutes that was no fun. Yeah. To the complaining mind. The complaining mind, not so helpful. But if you could, through the angle of the arms, then you create the triangle of the third eye by gently drawing your inner gaze of the two eyes into the single point between the two eyebrows, relaxing the optic gaze softly where the root of your nose meets your skull bone, and then continue the rhythm, go almost there. Firm tight. Now squeeze the spine and squeeze the root lock, rectum, sex organ, navel. Hold the posture like a can and exhale. Now inhale, stretch your arms up, fingers tight like steel. Release your shoulder blades. Inhale some more. Touch the ceiling. Release your shoulder blades. Stretch through the spine. Lift through the mulaband, rectum, sex organ, navel. Stretch up, please. And relax. And just let the breath relax. Allow the eyes to soften down and feel your body. And just feel its energy without analyzation, just with feeling, presence. When the analyzation stops, when the judging of it stops, you learn that it's actually already communicating to you. A living organism, but it's only living while we're inhabiting it. As soon as our prana leaves and the body is shed, no longer are we there. So what is that great force that animates our bodies? Yeah, amazing. It comes through the mother's womb. Life is very precious. And what is that? What is that womb that we enter back into when we leave our body?
Even when we care, love will rule the day.
Reflecting on such things opens us up. Yeah? Have a little bit of water. This 3 exercise Kriya is one of my favorites. Anytime you need to relax, just please relax, you know? You really can't do this stuff wrong, you know? You can overdo it sometimes, so always if you feel like you need to relax, just relax. Okay? I think you'll like this. The breath is similar to what we were just doing, but it's not with the cheeks. It comes from your chest. It's like a... So my mouth is O-shaped puckered, but it comes from my chest, like... You can make it light so it's not, doesn't it feel too drying. If you start light but rhythmic, it'll get deep within the 3 minutes of the exercise. 3 minutes is nothing, but when you're in a Kriya, it seems way too long. So just do your best, you know? The mind doesn't it go berserk? That's the fun. It's not always fun, but that is, when you get to learn how to work with it, it is, because it's like you realize, all these dramas of my mind are non-substantial. The substantial thing of the me is like actually good, you know, is intelligent, it's full of love, actually. So here's your movement. It's like this. The hands, when they open, when they turn away from you, they open up, and they're closed when they turn towards you, like that. Then you go. It's like an ancient ritual. Chest lifted. These are the great warrior Kriyas of Kundalini Yoga. We're working with our exalted Mars. That's both soft, relaxed, but focused. Potency. Gathering your chi, not allowing all the others or the circumstances of life to continue to take your vitality from you in this moment. You're gathering it for your own life path, for your own mind's happiness, because we can't do anything without our own mind's happiness. Now, if you can, your eyes slightly open and they gaze down to the tip of your nose. Puckered, firm, O-shaped mouth. It's hard work, this Kriya, but you can absolutely do it. 60 seconds, go. Seconds. Inhale through your mouth. Make your hands in fists. Now squeeze the spine. Squeeze the spine and exhale. Inhale. Lift your pelvic floor, root lock, rectum, sex organ, navel. Squeeze your spine and squeeze your fists. Squeeze the spine, squeeze the fists. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze the spine, squeeze the fists, squeeze it, squeeze it. Exhale. Bravo. Yeah. Relax. Shake your arms out. Still stay on the earth for a little bit. We have more time to space out. Stay in your body. That's the thing. Kundalini Yoga is householder practice. It's not for traveling off into some other world. It's to enjoy that, be connected to that, be connected to your sense of the heavens, be connected to your sense of mystery, your sense of mystic. But it's about all of that travels through the great story of this human life. You know, it's being a part of it, not going somewhere else. You know, here we are. Next exercise, all these three exercises, same breath, same gaze, tip of your nose. You can look at your index finger, and then you can touch your nose. And then, but close your eyes somewhat down, and then look at the tip of your nose. Puts an equal opposite pressure in pituitary point, Ajna chakra, third eye, cerebral cortex, less energy in the kind of reactive brain, more in the evolutionary creative brain. Simple. Next one, lead with the heel of your palm. Very much like a martial arts exercise. You're moving from here, like this. Lead with the heel of the palm. O-shaped puckered mouth. Breath is the chest. Lead with the heel of the palm. It's like it's not just your arms. Get your spine involved. It's like an ancient dance. Move up. You're fortifying your space. You're claiming your domain. And you're removing the obstacle. You can move your energy, your chi. You can move the circumstances of life. And go. The heel of the palm. 30 seconds. And go. Make your lion's claws with your fingers and squeeze your spine. Lion's claws, tight fingers, tight, tight. Exhale, switch it. Root lock, rectum, sex organ, navel, tight fingers, tight fingers. It's difficult to make them as tight as we want them. Tight, squeeze the spine. Exhale, inhale. Root lock, squeeze the fingers, spine. Exhale. Good. Shake your shoulders, yeah? Yeah, uno más, one more. Then you'll lay down. You got 3 more minutes in you? I think you do. All right, fingers are not tight, but they're not touching. Elbows slightly bent, like this. Same breath, same gaze. Like an ancient ritual, tip of the nose gaze, with the rhythm go. It's about the heart prana. Tip of the nose gaze. It's beautiful. Try to concentrate. That's the best part. If you can get yourself to do it, absolutely. Because that's what brings you inside, into it. That's intuition, whatever it is. Can you go into it, into it? Oh no, 90 seconds still. Let's go. Tip of the nose gaze. Thirty seconds. In out through your mouth. Fingers tight, stretch your tongue out maximum. Stretch it. Stretch your tongue, squeeze the spine. Exhale. Dos más, inhale. Stretch your tongue, please, stretch it. Don't be shy, stretch it. Pull the tongue, pull the under tongue. Fingers tight, squeeze the spine. Exhale. One more. Tongue out, stretch it, fingers tight, squeeze the spine, stretch the tongue, stretch it, exhale. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Best easy way to stay in touch with us. Hit the subscribe button here. You'll see our videos when they come up. If you enjoyed this one, hit the like button. It'll help more people see it, help the channel grow. I appreciate you watching.